Moving along. Nancy Pelosi had a pretty epic Freudian slip. I love the Freudian slips. They're the best. They are the best.
Keep government open. We have to do those imminently, more imminently even, to address the full Obama agenda of building back better.
What?
And I love to say,
what'd she say? What did she say? Let me play that one again.
Building back better. Keep government open. We have to do those imminently, more imminently even, to address the full Obama agenda of building back better.
Whose agenda? One more time.
Obama agenda of building back better.
Ooh, interesting. Obama's third term, huh? Build Back Better is from Obama. No, it's not from Obama. It's not from Biden. It's from the UN. It's from Klaus Schwab. It's from the Great Reset, the people that brought you the Great Reset. So this has been planned for a long time. New World Order, Agenda 2030, Operation Lockstep. You can call it all these things. It's all happening. It's real. People deny it. They bury their heads in their sand and call you a conspiracy theorist, even though they're showing medical papers and covering their face everywhere they go, and they're less free now than they were 2 years ago. They're like, it's a conspiracy theory, you right-winger. There's no agenda to crush America and strip away our liberties and make us all cattle. There's no way that this is happening, as they're lined up, headed to the slaughter. That's another story. This situation right here, I love it. Thank you, Nancy Pelosi, for saying the truth, because we know that this man is incapable, incompetent. And Obama himself has even said he would love to have a third term. Do y'all remember this, Jim?
What you know now, do you wish like you had a third term? And I used to say, you know what, if I could make an arrangement where I had a stand-in, a front man or front woman, and they had an earpiece in, and I was just in my basement in my sweats, looking through the stuff, and then I could sort of deliver the lines, but somebody else was doing all the talking and ceremony. Wow. I'd be fine with that.
So there you have it. I mean, he said it. Nancy Pelosi said it. We've heard other Freudian slips where Joe Biden himself has said Harris Biden. He's talked as if Kamala's pulling the strings. That's I don't ever think Kamala was pulling the strings. She's just kind of MIA. I don't know what she's doing. But Obama, very much, this feels like his third term. Absolutely. And he said himself he would love to just sit in his basement in his sweats and just shadow govern. And what better way to do it than have this old decrepit man that cannot chew gum and walk at the same time as your front guy. He's your little puppet. But I don't even think it's Obama pulling the strings, because people are pulling Obama strings. Like I said, it's globalists, it's multinational corporatists, it's bankers, it's the Communist Chinese Party. It goes to the highest bidder. This is the most powerful country on earth, and power over this country goes to the highest bidder. So while, yes, Obama probably handles the day-to-day stuff, he's definitely handling our version of Build Back Better. All of the Western world has their own version of Build Back Better. Now, this stupid little slogan has been used in Canada. It's been used in the UK. I think other countries have used other versions of it, but it's all the same great reset, globalist, one world agenda. That's what it is. And so you see Nancy Pelosi just outright saying it. This is an oops, but hey, I did it. And she said it crystal clear. There was no like slip up. Oh, she really meant to say Biden, or she sounded like she said Biden. She did not mince words. This man is governing from the shadows. And who doesn't think that? Who thinks that Biden is really actually doing that? He actually is saying, like, I'm not supposed to take questions anymore. They shut off his microphone. They do a bunch of stuff to kind of coddle him and cradle him. They have to protect him. He can't operate without handlers. And so, yes, I believe Obama is shadow governing. So what's on his agenda? What's on this Build Back Better agenda? Besides building his presidential center in Chicago against the backdrop of all the children that have been shot this year, you can say without looking into every case that probably upwards of 95% of the children who've been shot in Chicago just this year are Black. Nobody cares. Joy Reid doesn't give a damn. Barack Obama doesn't care. Al Sharpton will never say anything about it. They don't care. So Obama's building his little vanity project, this library presidential center in Chicago. That's on his agenda, building his legacy, shaming you over the jab, and also promoting what he's calling Joe Biden's Build Back Better agenda. He says we need Biden's Build Back Better agenda. One of the things on that Build Back Better agenda is a plan to tax people for driving. Yeah, they want to tax you for your mileage now. It's not just they're taxing you for the roads that you already drive on. It's not just that you're being taxed on the gasoline itself. There is a gas tax. Gas prices themselves are going up on top of inflation in general, the price of lumber, the price of groceries. You know, if you can even find some of the stuff, there's a shortage. You know, on top of that, they want to tax you for driving. It's called the user fee. And it would apply to passenger motor vehicles, light trucks, and medium and heavy duty trucks, as well as commercial vehicles. Well, how does it work? Well, the bill says their collection tools include third-party onboard diagnostic devices, smartphone apps, telemetric data collected by automakers, vehicles. So they're basically prying into your personal life. They're prying into your bank accounts. They're prying into your vehicles. There was a story or a bill, I believe. It might even been a part of the infrastructure bill. Everything's just crammed in that infrastructure bill, including humans. Humans are part of the infrastructure, meaning immigrants. Yeah, that was called out. But anyway, it was part of the infrastructure bill to have surveillance inside of new vehicles. So this will be a part of that. They'll collect your data. They'll know how many miles you're driving, what type of vehicle you're driving, and they will tax you accordingly. Now, what they're saying now is this is only going to be a pilot project for a year, and people can volunteer for this. But we know the long range plan is to tax everybody for the mileage they drive because it fits their Build Back Better climate emergency. They moved on from climate change. They had to get more hyperbolic and do more fear mongering. So it's an emergency, guys. It's an emergency. Anyway, this will help to enact policy that takes away your freedom and makes them more powerful. And hopefully, if we're lucky, will reduce our carbon footprint and change the temperature of the planet and save humanity. That's the goal. But first, we got to give them power and money, and we have to surrender freedom. But yeah, the proposal itself is buried in more than 500 pages of the 2,702 page bill. So that infrastructure bill is 2,702 pages. Now, to be fair, this may not pass. This may be shot down because you do have Democrat senators, believe it or not, like Joe Manchin and Kristen Sinema, that have more moderate views. So they may block it. It may get held up. But if this passes, it's just another way for the federal government to take your money. And that's all part of Obama's Build Back Better agenda, is to make you less free, make them more rich, more powerful, and you're not going to get anything in return.
The full Obama agenda of building back better. Obama agenda, Obama agenda, Obama agenda.